Science Center at the Central Campus of Montgomery County Community College, where the women's Mustang #1 seed faces off the #5 seed Northampton Spartans. I'm here with my friend Tyler. How you feeling, man?
I mean, it's gonna be a fun matchup. I mean, Northampton came off a big win. Montgomery came off like a late fourth quarter comeback, basically.
Yeah. And they were able to do things that to kind of keep the game from getting kind of bad on Tuesday.
Bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
so beating Atlantic Cape, they beat Atlantic Cape 67-53 here at the Montgomery County Community College. And right now we're getting ready to get the starting lineups from the Spartans.
Yep.
Kyla is going to be taking her second start of this week. She also started last game as well. Let the games begin.
Yep.
As the Lady Mustangs are looking to make history with tonight's game. Win here is going to send them to the Region 19 Championship, which will be held here back at Mustang Arena here at Montgomery County Community College.
They will either play Camden or Gloucester.
Oh, Gloucester, yes. RCG is going to looking like they might pull off a win with Camden, but it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to be able to.
Tonight.
They're playing right now, so we'll try to keep you guys updated on Gloucester and Camden's game. And as the Mustangs start to come out on the floor here, I would definitely pay attention to a few players in the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Rachel Dunn, #13, she's their top perimeter shooter, as well as Molly with her offensive and defensive rebounds. And just recently, Kyla Taylor has been stepping up really big over the last few games here with not this game, Camden on Tuesday, but the game on Saturday that they played. I want to say, the last game that they played, the regular season game versus Salem, and she was able to come out with 8 points, big points toward the end of the game. So we'll see what happens here. As Northampton gets a tip-off, and they look to attack the basket and get points on the board right now. As #4 from Northampton swings it back to #10 of Northampton, Kaylin Fry. She hands it back off to her as Northampton. There's a travel call as #11 for Northampton, Heaven Du Bois, looking to try to get there early, but she just took the wrong steps. And that's something that's, that's something that's interesting about JUCO is, step through is very hard when it comes to that, because most of the times they'll call travel and, it looked real bad. So the Mustangs are looking to grab the ball over here, and Rachel Dunn is able to get the ball from the middle back to Taisha Walker. She slows things down, and they're getting ready to make a play with just 12 seconds on the shot clock. Adriana swings it over, and it's almost nearly tipped. 7 seconds on the shot clock. And Molly sends it over to Rachel. What a great pass. And
oh, well, great shot
by Rachel Dunn, her first bucket of the night. And as Molly gets that assist, and Northampton's looking to respond off of that. Off of that too from the Mustangs is number 13 shoots the ball, and it's just
Can't forget about her.
yeah, and that's the one thing too about the Mustangs. I think Coach Collins is really stressing her team is that we have to play smart. Obviously, the team's going to play us a certain way, and a turnover on down as Taisha Walker tries to give it over to Rachel, but it was just too far off.
That's something you want to limit as a team too. Not too many turnover, or else it could go bad.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I know Coach Collins definitely talked to her team about is kind of limiting teams. And what a great interception by Molly.
Wow.
She read that play straight from the beginning.
Yep.
As Taisha Walker is coming down with the ball, she sings it over to Kyla. Kyla sings it back to her and skipped over to Asiana. Asiana's looking like she was going to shoot, but she's want to get a good pass over. And Taisha Walker shoots up the three, and just off the side of the rim. And number 10 from Northampton grabs the rebound, and they looking to respond on down.
You're trying to push the pace.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Northampton definitely is known for. As number 12 of Northampton shoots an air ball, Resno Colche, she tries to, look at the open shot, but isn't able to get it to fall. So Taisha Walker's looking to set her team up to get a play in, and as it's another turnover by Taisha Walker. She's trying to just find the holes in the defense, but it seems like Northampton's really putting the pressure on it.
Yeah.
And number 4 is tipped, and it looks like the ball. Looks like Kyla might have had a chance to. Oh, it's over and back violation on Northampton with their second straight turnover. I thought from here it looks like Kyla might have poked it away a little bit, but
it looked like it.
Yes, it might have just hit off Northampton's player off of maybe her leg.
Now there's an offensive rebound by the Mustangs now, which is good.
Yeah, so they're able to get the ball back, and let's see if they were able to respond off that turnover. As Taisha Walker sends it over to Asiana, it's looking like she wants to shoot a three, but she ends up trying to drive a little bit. And look a kickball on Northampton, and Coach Collins is really giving their players an ear right now. She's saying, run the play.
Should be,
yeah, we're trying to run the play, guys. Let's make smart passes and get the ball in the paint. So Kyla looking to set something up, and she sends it over to Asiana. Asiana sends it to Rachel. Rachel Dunn sends it back to her, and Asiana shoots up a three, and it's an air ball. Asiana shoots her first three and then misses that one.
She's also the leading scorer
of the team right now. Yeah, she's leading the Mustangs, the leading scorer as well.
She's fourth in the assist
in the region. Yeah, she's really making a name for herself. As Northampton's looking to put some baskets in there after the air ball from Asiana. And number 4 is looking like she's trying to get something happening. Number 12 shoots over 3 from Northampton, and it's no good as the ball's getting tipped around, and number 4 steps back, and it looks like a 2-ball and misses also off the side. And they get the ball back. Another offensive rebound for Northampton. Another 3 is shot up, and it's in.
Wow.
3 back-to-back offensive rebounds from Northampton, and they were able to convert off a 3. And Taisha Walker sends it over to Molly as Molly backs it to Kyla. Kyla just misses off the top of the backboard, but they get an offensive rebound. Molly,
we'll take that.
She takes another basket. What a great offensive rebound by Molly as she.
Northampton's picking up the pace a little there.
Yeah, they try to give it over to basket, catch Monco off guard. It seems like they're just trying to be real patient with the basket as number 13 for Northampton crosses over, and she pulls up over Molly, but it's no good as Asiana gets a great defensive rebound, and she sends it up the court as she tries to make something happen, and it looks like a foul is called on number 13 of Northampton, Layla Sweaty. Her first foul of the game.
She's leading the conference and the region in points right now as well.
Yeah, she is.
With 550 or 31
Layla
points.
Sweaty is definitely trying to get her coins in, especially for tonight's game. Let's see if the Mustangs are able to respond for that as we get a substitution in. And Rachel shoots a 2 is off the side as Kuba Samasa gets a rebound.
What a nice offensive rebound.
And there's a timeout called on Northampton as it looks like a full timeout is called. Oh, might have some discrepancy here. No timeout is called.
No timeout.
Might be some kind of miscommunication on maybe a substitution or something. I'm not sure, but we'll see how this plays out here as Northampton
trying to respond now after.
Yeah, they're looking to get a good response, and it's Mustangs up 6-3 right now with just under 6 minutes in the first quarter. As Marco starts to put a little bit of defensive pressure on Northampton. And it looks like a traveling call is called by Northampton, number 13.
You can't do that, like, especially in a big game like this.
Yeah, and that's one thing, like I said earlier, the NJCAA rules can be kind of tricky when it comes to traveling calls because, you know, if we're in regular NCAA, they might have called that a travel, but it's really hard to kind of keep your feet set before you shoot, so you just got to keep that stuff in mind.
Something you got to, like you said, keep yourself in mind.
And it looks like a offensive foul is called on Rachel Dunn as Northampton gets that turnover from the Mustangs.
See if they can capitalize from this.
Off this turnover, yeah. And 13 Sweaty is looking to get a play as she swings it over to number 4 of Anisha. And Anisha throws up a prayer and it's blocked. And unfortunately, Kumba Samasa tried to get a rebound, but the ball slipped out of her hands.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I'm starting to see for the Mustangs is, you know, once they start off, they might start off a little antsy, but they're able to settle into a game. And
they'll get organized as the game settled in.
And Kumba gets her rebound.
They're more of a fourth quarter team, too.
Yeah, as we start to see that as the game comes on, you'll see that the Mustangs kind of have more discipline as Taisha Walker sets up for 3.
Oh, what a shot.
Great shot by Taisha Walker. Her first 3 of the night. What a great assist by Adriana off that side, seeing her open player and giving it to her as number 13, Sweaty, swings it over. What a great pass. And the ball's missed. And a block.
Oh, what a block.
And by Kumba Samasa. Not in this house. No, not today.
Like you said.
And it looks like Northampton's trying to find somebody. And Taisha Walker is able to get in there and steal the ball as she gets over and swings it over to Adriana. Adriana looks like she's going to
press them.
And gives it to Rachel, is able to find some space and get it to Kumba. But Kumba missed the ball, but is able to get a rebound back.
Ooh. And
missed her second shot.
Another turnover there by the Mustangs.
Yeah, Northampton was able to get that defensive rebound as number 10 looked like she was about to shoot for Northampton, but missed the shot there. And it looks like another traveling call, their 3rd traveling call in this first quarter.
Wow.
With just over 4 minutes left in the first quarter, 9-3, Mustangs up by 6. As Adriana is looking to get a play done, and let's see if the Mustangs are able to convert off of that traveling call by Northampton. Oh, it looks like a foul is called on number 4 of Northampton, Anisha Sepivita, her first foul of the game. As the Mustangs
see what they can do.
Rachel gets it into Kumba Samasa. She goes up and the foul's called.
Another one.
And that's something that they're going to start doing really early, is getting Kumba Samasa the ball early.
Yeah.
And sending her to the free throw line as she's there to shoot her 2 shots. And I'm sure that Coach Collins told her girls this earlier and throughout the week is we got to get Kumba Samasa the ball and have her get to the line as she misses her first free throw. And that's something that rarely happens when Samasa's at the line. She usually knocks down her free throws, and she's pretty high percentage right now, especially in the playoffs here. She made her second one.
Though.
And let's see how Northampton's able to respond. 10-3, Mustangs up with just 4 minutes left under the first quarter. As number 10 goes ahead and shoots a 3 and misses off the side of the rim. But Northampton's able to get an offensive rebound. Get back to Sweat for 3, right in the basket. Right in the basket. That is their top point shooter in there on the team right now for Northampton Spartans. Number 13, Layla Sweaty.
She's a good shooter.
Phenomenal. If she leaves her open, she's going to make it 9 times out of 10 as Kumba Samasa tries to back up her player. However, it stays possession. Monco Ball's Northampton player knocked it out of bounds.
I feel like the Mustangs got to keep her in mind.
Yeah,
can't leave her open.
Can't leave her open. Got to get back as soon as possible.
You'll get punished if she is open.
Big time. So Kumba Samasa the ball gets stolen by Kumba. Turnover as Oh, and number 4 for Northampton, Anisha Sepulveda.
They're cutting down that lead.
Yeah, gets to the basket and get that steal and able to get to the basket.
How can the Mustang respond now?
We'll see how they respond to this as Rachel Dunn looking to run a play. She sends it off to Kumba, sends it back to Rachel as she rips through and is able to throw up the 2, but misses off the inside of the basket.
That was a good move, though. Good
way to kind of settle things in as Northampton Pivota is looking to run a play as well. She crosses over and sends it over to Sweaty as she looks like she might trying to drive, but Northampton's looking to score a play as number 4.
She's going for another 3.
Sweaty gets up, excuse me. It's a Pivota shoots a 3, but misses off the side of the rim as the Mustangs looking to score on that. And it looks like Asiana tries to get under the defender, but isn't able to knock down the 2.
Yep.
And it looks like a timeout is called by Northampton. Coach Carley calls a timeout. Give her players some time to think as a full timeout is called by Northampton.
If you were a coach, for Northampton, what would you tell your team right now?
I would continue to tell my team to just keep the pressure going. Obviously, we see that the Mustangs are trying to go inside with Kumba Samasa just because she's the tallest player on the court right now.
Yeah.
And she right now, it looks like she's being more physical. However, if I was Northampton, I would continue to play zone and I would continue to really bunch the middle because that's where the Mustangs are trying to go. Coach Collins is really telling her players that, hey, we're going to go one play at a time. If they squeeze the inside, we're going to dish it back out. And you'll probably start seeing the Mustangs start shooting more 3s lately in the game.
Yeah.
And we'll see how the Mustangs will respond right now, even though they're up by 2, 10-8 with 2:23 left in the first quarter.
See if they can expand this lead into halftime.
Yeah, especially right now because one thing, like I said earlier, is that the Mustangs, they might start off kind of slow, but in this game they're starting off very even right now.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep their energy alive, and but Northampton is going to try to spoil their night with trying to get this upset.
Don't want to play from too far behind then.
Yeah, and that might be a big one too, especially in this tournament, the National Junior College Athletics Association Region 19 North Atlantic District Tournament. Number 4 from Northampton sends off a 3. She wants to add a little more stats to her stat book. Sepulveda with she was a little open, but I don't know if that was a good shot selection on that one. As the Mustangs look to capitalize off of that air ball from Northampton for Sepulveda, as Kumba Samasa looks like she might get trapped. And what a great pass! Another pass by Taisha Walker to Rachel Dunn as she makes her second basket.
That was a good read by the offensive side.
And I think that's probably what Coach was telling her players. And it looks like there might be a foul called on Kyla, her first foul of the night. Just a grab there too early. She's a very aggressive defender, which, is really good for the Mustangs because she brings the energy not just to the team off the court, but also on the court as well. As Northampton looks into run a play as Sepulveda dives and shoots a 3 and misses it off the backboard. Kumba Samasa gets the defensive rebound, and you'll start seeing that lately as
she's driving.
Kumba Samasa tries to step through, but is fouled as she goes up.
Going back
and that's something that you'll start seeing more often. Kumba is going to, as she comes off the bench, she'll start really getting in there, into the paint, really able to try to find her way into the basket.
Force her way into the paint.
Yeah, and
drive.
Get fouled and go to the line. She shoots her first one and misses her first shot. She usually doesn't miss as much free throws, but lately, these last few games, she's been missing her first free throw, but we'll see how she responds with her second. And the second shot is good. Just probably
got to get that rhythm.
As number 12 for the Northampton. Oh, what a great poke by Taisha Walker as Asiana drives to the basket and throws up and is fouled. And that's something that the Mustangs are going to have to do a lot more often. Just get to the basket and being able to convert on these free throws attempts. 1:16 left, and now Northampton is in the double bonus. So from now on, Mustangs will be shooting 2 as looks like Alana's going to be coming in for Asiana after these free throws. First shot is good for Asiana. And that's one thing that I've been noticing over the season, Coach Collins has really evolved her team from where they were not just last year, but from this season as well.
Turned his team around.
Yeah, big time. 23-2 for the first time in school history, and they're looking to make history with the win here today. And a traveling call, another traveling call, as Alana for the Mustangs are coming in for Asiana. Asiana is going to be taking a little breather, maybe get some water and getting herself right to come back in. Mustangs looking to convert 14-8 with just a minute left in there in the first quarter. Rachel Dunn is passing over to Taisha Walker as she sends it to Kumba. See what Kumba's going to do. Right back to Rachel as Rachel gets right into the basket and gets another 2. And they are really opening up the bottom of Northampton because they're playing zone. And now they don't know.
She will find that hole and get open, just like you just saw from there.
Number 12 for Northampton shoots a 3, and she's able to go in. Raquel Colchi.
Mustangs can't leave them open like that.
Yeah, that's another thing, too, that Northampton's really good at, finding an open player and shooting threes. That's what they do. As Elena almost gets hit with the ball and throws up a prayer to Rachel, but Rachel's able to hold the ball in as she sends it back to Taisha Walker, throws up a prayer, and Northampton's able to get the ball, but it's tipped out of bounds, and the Mustangs get the possession back. As Sanaa comes in for Kumba with 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's see if the Mustangs can convert and get a point before the end of the first quarter. And Northampton's coach Carly, is pleading with the referees. There should have been the foul there. We'll see how they would convert and see if they can stop the Mustangs. Here goes Alana. She swings it over. Almost loses the ball as Sanaa gets into the paint. And it gets blocked. And Rachel gets a rebound. And Alana shoots the 3. Bang! What a great response by Alana. Great 3. 19-11
at the end of the first quarter, too.
What a great way to respond as she just comes in and shoots her first 3 of the game.
And what a way to end the first quarter. Like, you're ending that first quarter
with a great score.
Off a great score. Now let's see if you can bring that same energy into the second quarter and into halftime.
Yep, and maybe finish off the game and make history with a game tonight. With the win tonight is going to send the winner of this game to the championship game. Region 19 championship either will be held here at Montgomery County Community College, or whoever the winner is from RCSJ Gloucester versus Camden. They're playing right now, and we'll be giving you guys an update here shortly on that game because it's going to be a very interesting game. Either Camden or RCG, they'll be playing the winner of this game, which a lot of people, I'm sure, in this arena hoping that it's going to be Montco.
Let's hope they're playing here.
That would be the first time in school history that the Region 19 championship will ever be played here at Montco. And the Lady Mustangs are looking to make history by not just winning this game, but also winning the Region 19 championship and punching their ticket in to the national tournament, which will be held in Rochester, Minnesota, March 12th through the 15th. And just 2 weeks from, actually a week from Wednesday, will be the start of the the NJCAA Division III Women's Basketball National Championship Tournament. As the Mustangs hit the ball and they turn the ball over right off the possession. That's with their second turnover of the game. As Northampton looking to respond, and looks like a foul. As number 12 of Northampton, Raquel, is going to the line shooting 2. And that foul, I want to say it's going to be on Rachel Dunn, number 13. It's going to be her second foul of the game. As Raquel shoots up her first shot, breaks her first shot. And you can hear Coach Collins telling her players, call out who you have. And there goes the second shot. Second shot is good for Raquel. See what a great response back as Asiana pushes the basketball up the floor, and she's going to set up a play for the Mustangs as they send it over to Kyla. Kyla looking to run a play, sends it over to Alana. Alana slowly gets herself to Sanaa. Sanaa swings it over to Kyla. Kyla's looking to swing it back, and the ball is tipped by a Northampton player, but the bench is pleading that it might have taken the Mustang. But it's going to remain Mustang ball as Taisha Walker comes in for Kyla for the Mustangs. And that's one thing that Northampton is known to do, kind of stay disciplined on defense. And I'm sure Coach Carly of Northampton is telling their team to kind of stay disciplined and continue to play hard defense.
Can't
3
give
seconds.
can't give up fouls.
And Alana shoots up a 2 right at the end of the shot clock. What a great
extending their lead now.
21-13 Mustangs lead.
By 8.
Oh, what a poke by Asiana. Gets a steal.
She's driving.
As she's driving to the basket. Spins it over to Elena. And it looks like a kickball is called by the players in Northampton. What a great way to kind of slow things down there. But what a great way to poke the ball out on Asiana's part. Because there was a wide open player of Northampton as Molly comes in for Rachel for the Mustangs. And let's see how Northampton can respond on defense since Monco. Oh my God! What a great pass to Asiana for 3!
What a shot!
What a
great pass too! Yes.
And she sends it over to Sanaa. Sanaa drives in and sees that Asiana's open. She sends it to her and makes a 3. As Northampton tries to make a response, but Asiana is able to get a rebound.
Mustangs now driving.
Slows down. Tries to slow down a little bit. Sends it over to Taisha Walker and sends it to Elena for another 3. Bang! Another 3. Her second straight 3 for Alana.
6 points right there from her tonight.
27-13 here in the second quarter. Just under 8.5 minutes left. Can the Mustangs continue to put their foot on the gas pedal? And it looks like a timeout is called by the Mustangs. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And that's one thing that the Mustangs have, like I said, evolved over the year. Coach Collins has just done a phenomenal job being able to develop her players. I might add that she also is participating in the 76ers camp as well over the summer. So not only does she teach college kids, she also teaches kids at a younger age. And she's just been she's done a phenomenal job with just player development and just constantly being involved in basketball ever since she was a kid.
Yeah.
And I will make the argument that if they were to win this game and win the Region 19 championship and punch the ticket to the national tournament, she should go down as Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I agree. I could see that happening.
As Northampton's looking to respond. As it's tipped over at Asiana and Molly gets a steal. They are doing just a phenomenal job on defense against Northampton as Asiana travels and looks like she might have just took too many steps before driving to the basket.
Like you said earlier, Coach Collins has turned his team around.
Big time. You know, she came in here about 4 years ago, right as COVID was hitting, and she was determined to, create a different culture because the women's basketball here at Monco hasn't really been the best. Successful. And then Coach Collins is really here to change that style as the Mustangs defense is really starting to get a little energy as Northampton almost travels the ball as number 13, Sweaty, steps back and shoots a 3 but misses it, and they were able to get a rebound back. And number 10 shoots up and is able to jump ball. Molly is able to get the rebound, but there's a jump ball. Number 10, Kaylin Fetty was trying to shoot a 3 but misses it and gets tangled up. But possession stays here at Northampton as Kumba Samasa comes back in for Sanaa for the Mustangs.
I love how the Mustangs are being physical right now.
Very physical on defense. They continue to put pressure on Northampton. And what a great move, but the shot goes up by great defense by Taisha Walker.
Trying to make a big statement here.
As Taisha Walker gets the rebound and sends it over to Alana. What a great basket. Alana's really coming alive today. What a great assist by Asiana.
8 points now by Alana.
And the ball, another turnover by Northampton. As Monco is looking to extend their lead 29-13 with 7:13 left here in the second quarter.
I would love to see how this Spartans team can respond being down right now.
Yeah, we'll see how they respond to this and see if they can get a stop. And if not, we'll see another pass. And it's a turnover by Asiana. She saw Alana driving to the basket. And that's something that Alana has been doing recently in this game is just, if she doesn't have the ball, she's going to be cut to the basket. Yeah. And I see a lot of cuts from the Mustangs. And that's how they're getting a lot of points here in the paint. Let's see how Northampton responds as number 10 drives to the basket and is fouled by Kumba Samasa. It's going to be her first foul of the game. Team's second foul coming up here. Number 10 for Northampton, Kaylin Felty, she's going to be going to the line shooting 2. And as I said, as you can hear Coach Collins just talking to her players every moment, every second of the game, just continually telling them positive feedback, telling them where to go, what direction, and just constantly being in their ears as a guide for the team.
She's staying relaxed right now, like not
being
overly reacting.
And as number 10, Felty makes her second, but she misses her first. So we'll see how the Mustangs, if they are able to continue to put pressure on Northampton
and extend this lead.
As Adriana looks like she's driving to the basket, but stopped by Felty. And Adriana looking for somebody. It's Kumba Samasa. Here we go. See if she's going to do. Rips through. And it looks like it's stolen.
Let's see how the Spartans responds. And they did not capitalize on that turnover.
It looks like a pretty bad two on the part of Northampton.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I think she might have, number 4 of Northampton, Sepulveda, just try to get in and try to get a foul to get to the line. Mustangs.
I feel like the Spartans should just try to stay relaxed at this point.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of basketball to play.
And you have plenty of time to be able to, settle in and really get some stops in.
But you can't just let the lead expand.
Yeah. Oh, what a great move by Asiana. Step through, get out of the way if you can. As she gets her basket, and Northampton's going to respond. And at 3, and it's a tip by Samasa. What a good block by Kumba. And she's able to get out there just in time to tip the ball away. As Asiana, she's going to be driving, and she's going to swing it to Alana. Thought she was going to shoot that there, but Molly, she gives it over to Molly, and Molly looks like she was about to step back, and Kumba Samasa goes up and gets fouled.
Going back on the line.
Going back to the line. Shooting another pair of shots for Kumba Samasa. And the Mustangs, Coach Collins is bringing her players over and just telling them, guys, we got to stay disciplined. We got to stay at it. We got to keep our energy up. This is a very important game for the Mustangs.
Make history.
They cannot let up as Kumba Samasa makes her first free throw. 5:45 left here in the second quarter. 32-14 Mustangs hold the lead by 18.
Large lead.
And makes her second. Kumba Samasa with 6 points right now. And she's looking to extend herself.
How can the Spartans response now?
The Spartans have to make a play as a great pass by Spivota.
Great layup.
Sending it to number 10, Kaylin Felty. She's able to get a basket in. And let's see if the Spartans can just chip away easily at this lead. As the Mustangs looking to run a play here as Adriana drives to the basket. Sends it over to Alana. And it looks like she might have just sold. Oh, and it's poked away.
Here comes the Spartans.
By number 13. And what a great response by Taisha Walker to tipping the ball away.
What a great hustle, too.
Yeah, and that's one thing that the Mustangs lately have really been hustling after the basketball. They are really hungry for this win here tonight and holding up that trophy on Saturday.
Would be amazing for them. And Coach Collins, too.
Yeah, it's number 13.
With the 3. And she
what a great shot by Sweaty. Their leading scorer right now. She is just going on fire with her second 3 of the game. 33-18 with just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Let's see how the Montco Mustangs can continue to put their foot on the pedal. And let's see how the Spartans are able to respond as Asiana just pulls up from 2. Great
widening
pass.
That lead.
Assist by Rachel.
Oh, what a pass.
As number 11
but
throws up something but isn't able to
foul.
Get the ball, and there's a foul called on number 11 of the Spartans, Heaven Du Bois.
These two teams have played before.
Yeah, so they've played twice already in the regular season, and Mustangs have come on top both times.
Yeah. First game 88-47, second game 74-67.
And we'll see how if the Mustangs could continue to not just put pressure on the Mustangs, but extend their lead.
Yeah.
Asiana. Oh, and a traveling call. It looks like Asiana might have had a stop. The floor might be a little wet. It looks like she might have had, how your knee kind of buckles a little bit. It might be some wet floor over there on that side of the court. As Northampton gets the ball, and they
see how they can respond.
Sepulveda looks like she's on a drive, but it's stolen again by Alana. as Lana
Mustangs
comes up the
driving.
basket and almost stolen back by Northampton, but Adriana is able to settle in for the Mustangs as she passes it over to Taisha Walker, sends it to Rachel, and Rachel sends it over to Molly as she shoots a great 2. What a great pass by Rachel Dunn to Molly, as Molly is able to make another shot.
Too, by Alana,
by getting that steal and sending it over. And Rachel gets another rebound, defensive rebound on her end. She sends it to Adriana. Adriana sends it to Taisha Walker. And Taisha Walker is looking to set up a play. And Isha sends it over to Alana for another 3.
One.
Bang!
Bam!
3 straight threes by Alana. She is really heating up tonight.
Hot.
Mustangs. And steal by Adriana. All the way to the basket. It goes, and what a great step through it. She is fouled as she tries to go under. And
Alana's
number 12,
hot right now.
Red Quill, is really pleading with the refs. Like, what's going on? Alana is really on fire right now.
Yeah.
With 13 points, Alana right now is shooting 100% from the 3. 40-18, Mustangs hold the lead right now by 22. 3:11 left here in the first half as Adriana makes her first free throw. Let's see if the Mustangs can continue to push this lead and send themselves and possibly punch a ticket to the national tournament. As Adriana shoots her second and makes her second. She has 10 points right now for the Mustangs, Adriana. As Sweat goes up and looks like a foul's called on Taisha Walker, her first foul of the game. They're going to call it on the floor here. And you can see Coach Collins is telling her team to be physical as Sweat tries to make a play and she sends it over. And off the front of the rim, Adriana gets the defensive rebound as she
Mustangs driving.
Drop to the basket as she spins over.
Oh, what a move.
Oh, it's tipped away and it's stolen.
Another turnover there
by the Mustangs.
Let's see if the Spartans can capitalize on
this turnover as number 3 gets the ball and she shoots a 3. Bang! Damn. What a great shot by
wide open
Thomas, freshman guard out of Executive Carter, Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Bethlehem. As she comes down to Northampton and she's setting the tone for them. 42, as Adriana for the Mustangs sends it over to Rachel and she's trying to be a little aggressive, but she gets blocked.
Another block, another turnover
by the Mustangs. And it looks like a foul's called. Rachel just tried to get the ball back, but she's going to get her 3rd foul of the game. And that could cost the Mustangs here later on in the game here with Rachel as her 3rd foul.
Mustangs need to hold this lead. They cannot let the Spartans get in rhythm and have them have an opportunity to come back into this.
Yep. 21-point lead right now with the Mustangs. 2:11 left here in the first half. See how Northampton Spartans can respond to this deficit. As Pivota looking to run the play, and she sets a screen for her. And Thomas sends it back to Pivota, and she sends it over to number 10. Northampton. She shoots another 3, and it's right on top. And Molly gets the defensive rebound, and she sends it up to Taisha Walker, and she puts the ball up to Adriana as Adriana's looking to run the play, and she spins. Sends it to Molly. Oh, Molly gets it stolen.
Another turnover. Spartans now driving up.
And it looks like they weren't able to get the ball back, and Molly's able to steal the ball, sends it up to Adriana, as Adriana looking, and she shoots a 2. What a great shot.
Drains it.
Great patience by Adriana. She is continuing to
extend this lead.
And just continue to just be patient. As the Spartans, number 13 sends it to number 10, the Spartans. Sepivita has the ball for the Spartans, and she's looking to cross over and make a play. It's stolen by Molly, as Molly runs back to the basket, and she misses the layup.
What a steal, though.
She misses the layup, but
didn't capitalize on it.
Not able to capitalize off the steal, as Sepivita Crosses over and shoots a three. Sidestep three.
That was Sweat again.
Oh, excuse me, Sweaty. Excuse me, I'm getting the names all mixed up here. Sweaty is able to cross over, sidestep, and gets a three down. Has a great response for the Spartans as Taisha Walker brings the ball up court and setting up a play as she sends it over. And she's able to get in there and just airballs it too. Looks like she might have been fouled there, but she wasn't able to get that in.
28 left in the second quarter. Spartans down by 20.
Yeah, they're at 44-24. And the Mustangs are, slowly trying to get their rhythm and keeping the pace on the Spartans, but they've been having a few turnovers lately.
Spartans trying to chop this lead away slowly.
25 seconds left on the clock of the first half as Sweaty looking to make a play as she sends it over to number 3 of the Spartans. She airballs. And number 11 of Spartans, Heavenly Du Bois, was able to get the rebound and send it over to number 10 for the Spartans, Fulton.
Cutting that lead down.
8 seconds left here in the Mustangs arena as Taisha Walker sends it over to Sanaa. Sanaa shoots it right before the buzzer, but misses off the side of the rim. And that's going to be the first half of this game. You're watching the National Junior College Athletic Association. This is the Region 19 North Atlantic Tournament semifinals. The winner here is going to be taking on the winner of RCG Gloucester and Camden in the Region 19 National Championship to be able to punch their ticket into the national tournament in Rochester, Minnesota. Mustangs are up 44-26 in the first half as we look at some of the replays here. And it's going to be a great matchup. We'll see how the Mustangs and the Spartans are going to be responding.
Let's see if the Mustangs can keep this lead.
Correct.
Then try hold it and not let the Spartan come back into this.
Because that's what happened to Atlantic Cape on Tuesday. They were up, Mustangs were up 15, and by the third quarter, Atlantic Cape had it tied up 41-41. So let's see if the Mustangs are going to continue to put pressure on the Spartans, and we'll catch you guys here in a few minutes.
A little bit about the pantry. What's your role?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am the director of the Wellness Center, and the Wellness Center supports student mental health as well as non-academic needs. And one of those highest non-academic needs here at Montco is food. So the food pantry was developed quite a few years ago before I got here, and it really is there to address students' food security needs both on campus and allows them to take food home.
That's great. And I've seen the boxes around, but where's the pantry itself?
The pantry at Blue Bell is located in College Hall 230, which is the other end of the hallway from the library. It's the easiest way to find it. If you know where the library is, make a left, and you'll find us down there. It's actually right outside of our offices in the Wellness Center, which are College Hall 225. If you go up to Pottstown, we're in North Hall. You walk through the gallery toward the back, and it's the 4 classrooms that are in the back of the first floor of North Hall, and the pantry there looks out over the train tracks. It's a really neat one.
Great. So what's available at the pantry?
We have a variety of foods depending on where we most recently sourced the food. Typically, we will have a lot of shelf-stable items like pasta, cereal, some stuff for baking, canned goods, beans, soups, all those things tend to go really quickly. And then we have personal hygiene products. We have not only things like shampoo, conditioner, toothbrushes, toothpaste, but also some household cleaning products, toilet paper, and we always have a lot of menstrual products for our students because those are a pretty high need and they're very expensive to purchase.
Okay.
And then beyond that, we have our refrigerator and freezer at both campuses. The refrigerator tends to have drinks for students and a variety really depending on where the food just came from again. Right now we have a whole bunch of squash for the Thanksgiving season. We have some yogurts in there, some bread. And then the freezer, we typically have something that you could stick in the microwave and eat right away, or maybe something like ground beef, chicken, drumsticks that you can take home and cook.
That's great. So who's able to utilize the pantry?
We welcome any currently enrolled student. You don't have to prove to us that you need the food. If you come and tell us you're hungry, you can take some food. There's a pretty simple sign-in using a QR code, and we're just doing that so that we track the number of students that come into the pantry, and that helps us to be able to get some more funding in the future. We also have other food resources that we can talk to students about. Those have different application process depending on the need. But we're totally willing to talk to any student about anything that they can get, both on campus and to help them find something in their local community.
That's great. So you talked about funding. How is the pantry funded?
The pantry is funded through donations. Donations can be either a monetary donation, there's a link on the foundation's website for that, or through bringing us food. We really appreciate it when people just bring in and drop off things because we can put it right back out onto the shelves. We also are always writing for various grants. So we typically have a pretty decent $10,000 to $15,000 in grants each year that helps us to purchase things that we aren't getting donated. And then in addition to that, we also are part of the Montco Anti-Hunger Network, MON, which is an organization in Montgomery County that gives out free food once a month to all of the local food pantries. So I will go and grab from their warehouse whatever they have available and bring that back. And we are able to store some in the pantry and bring it out as the shelves get lower, which happens every day. We have to restock sometimes a couple times a day, depending on how many students are on campus. So it's a variety of different resources that we use.
So you talked about every day. What are the days and hours that you're open at the pantry?
We are at Bluebell. We're open Monday through Friday. The hours shift a little bit depending on staff availability, but typically we're there from 9 to 3:30, 9 to 4. And then the same is true up in Pottstown, except that we're closed on Friday in Pottstown.
That's great. So is there anything else that we can do to help the program?
I think just get the word out about our services. And I think that we need to normalize the conversation more about asking for help when needed. There's a lot of students that come to us and say, well, there's somebody that needs it more than I do, so I shouldn't take so much. But really, everybody gets hungry. We want to be able to feed everybody that we possibly can. And it helps to get the word out. Word of mouth is how we promote the best. That's really, we have students that will bring their friends up, give them a little tour of the pantry. They don't work for us, but they will bring their friends up. And donate if you can. If you have anything to give, even if it's just a couple of cans that were in your pantry at home that you want to bring into us, we really appreciate it. And that helps us to keep it stocked throughout the semester.
That's great. Well, it sounds to me like it's a great program. And how many people maybe you mentioned it, how many people are you serving on an average day?
Oh, average day, we probably see 20 students or so come through. We have anywhere between 250 and 300 students using it on a regular basis. And we tend to have about 2,000 visits to the pantry throughout a whole year. So it's pretty well used. That's
great. Well, thank you so much for coming in and giving us that information. And I welcome everybody to come out and take a look at the boxes and to donate and to make use of the pantry. And with that, I'm Doug Ellis for Spotlight MC. Over there because
Coming up on Montco News, a stunning new photo exhibit is on display.
The Montco Mustangs esports team is gearing up for its next big competition.
Montco's Sustainability Lab is leading the energy innovation for the county.
These stories and more coming up on Montco News.
Good afternoon and welcome to Monco News. I'm Logan Hamilton.
And I'm Logan Schwint. We're bringing you the latest updates from around the campus and the community.
Cowboys have taken over the Art Barn, though they may not be the type of cowboys you're familiar with. The Long Ride Home exhibit ran through February 15th and featured 40 photographs from Ron Tarver's series of the same name. It showcases modern black cowboy culture, as well as working to show the nearly erased role black cowboys have played in the American West. Tarver's works were initially published in the Philadelphia Inquirer in 1993 before running on National Geographic's website for 10 years. The exhibit on campus accompanied the release of Tarver's The Long Ride Home photo book.
The new year has brought with it a new game for Monco's esports team, and they're hoping to become an Avengers-level threat in it. Marvel Rivals is the latest addition to the team's already large roster. Since its release in December, the game has found huge success with both casual and competitive players around the world. The addition of the game has been a boost to the team. If you're interested in playing Marvel Rivals or any other games offered by the team, stop by the esports room on the bottom floor of the College Hall.
If you ever stop by Montco Radio, there's a student who has a bit of a different show. Student Ambassador Jose Escalante hosts the Ambassador Show. It runs Mondays at noon for an hour. Jose updates the school on activities going on around campus. His show also includes the weather. Be sure to tune in to Montco Radio, where music and minds meet.
Congratulations to the 1,065 full-time and part-time students who were named on the Dean's List for the fall 2024 semester. It includes 605 full-time students and 1,160 part-timers. The town with the most students on the list, Lansdale, with 169.
Monco's Sustainability Lab is more than just a classroom. It's a hands-on, eco-friendly playground. This cool project gives students the tools to become self-sustainable by growing their own food, saving the environment and money. The lab is packed with fish and plants working together to mini ecosystems, showing how nature keeps things in balance. Whether it's solar energy, green roofing, or hydroponic farming, students get to experiment with real-world solutions for a greener future for all. Talk about learning that really grows on you.
Monco's biannual club fair was held earlier this month at Parkhouse Hall. Many of the school's extracurricular activities were on display. Students were able to sign up for whatever clubs they were interested in.
That's the latest from Montco News. Stay informed with us for all the local campus news that matters most. For Montco News, I'm Logan Hamilton.
And I'm Logan Schwint. As we leave you today, here's some sights and sounds of the celebration of the Eagles' Super Bowl win. Go Birds!
We are back here at the Mustangs game in Mustang Arena. Montgomery County Community College women's Mustangs is up 44 on Northampton Spartans 26 right now. Looks like Coach Collins is really kind of giving her team the motivation and the words
just
to
finish.
continue to keep their foot on the pedal.
Just finish. That's all.
Yeah.
If I was the Northampton coach, I would tell them relax. Just try to create turnover and capitalize.
Yep.
What they can't do right now is like turnovers.
Yeah.
Like that would kill them from making a comeback right now.
And that's something that Northampton needs to do, is really trying to chip away at this lead, because right now they're only down by 19, which, you know, in some eyes, people, that's a lot, but some people can say, hey, you just have a few minutes to be able to just
collect
yourselves and be able to come back and
stay relaxed. Just don't panic.
Yep. And just play your game. This is the Region 19 NJCAA Women's North Atlantic Semifinals. The winner of this game takes on Camden or RCSJ Gloucester in the championship game Saturday at 12 o'clock.
We'll try to give you scores when
we'll try to get you updates when we can, as the Spartans tries to shoot a three but is missed, and Rachel Dunn from the Mustangs are able to get the rebound. Let's see how the Mustangs are able to keep their foot on the gas pedal, as Rachel Dunn looking to grab something, and she sends it back to Taisha Walker, as Taisha sends it over to Kyla. Kyla looks to create a play. She sends it back to Taisha Walker. Taisha Walker, Rachel Dunn, and the ball is tipped and stripped by number 4 of the Northampton.
Let's see if they can capitalize from this.
And the ball is tipped by Taisha Walker. She's been playing great defense in tonight's game by just getting a lot of tips and a lot just getting some blocks, and not able to get Northampton able to get the ball into the paint. As Sweaty swings it over to number 12, and she shoots 2 and is missed off the side of the backboard, and it's Mustang ball. And that's something that Northampton is trying to Raquel just try to
score update from Camden. They're down. 27-19. Camden's down right now.
Right now, facing off of RCSJ Gloucester, and their winner of that game plays the winner of this game in the Region 19 Tournament Championship. And Mako is just trying to create history, as Kyla looked like she's going to pass.
What a pass
by Rachel Dunn. What a great layup by Rachel Dunn, as Kyla looked like she was going to shoot it, but she was able to get a pass off to Rachel, and they were able to get some points.
We could see a rematch from last year.
Yeah, RCSJ Gloucester could be taking on Monco and or Northampton, and a lot of people want to see the rematch from last year, as Molly gets a great defensive rebound and brings the ball up to Asiana. Last year, the Mustangs played RCSJ Gloucester, as Rachel goes up, and Molly gets the rebound and is able to put the ball back into the basket. And that's something that, Mustangs played RCSJ in the first round in the region tournament, and they unfortunately
got eliminated.
Mustangs got eliminated in that tournament game last year. So the Mustangs are looking to make history and possibly, get their redemption back on
revenge game
if Gloucester is able to beat Camden. As Collins shoots a three off him, and was able to miss it off the side of the backboard. Just something that was a little rushed for, as Northampton is able to great pass by number 13, Layla Sweaty, to number 10 of Northampton, Kaylin Felty, as they are trying to respond back to the Mustangs. And 48-28 here in the third quarter, 7.5 minutes.
I'm curious how Northampton's going to use Sweaty. Yeah, she's the leading scorer.
And Taisha Walker just tried to throw up a prayer, but it was missed by her, and Molly was able to get the rebound, but Asiana,
another turnover.
And Kyla's just continuing to play great defense on the defensive end, as well as the whole team.
Putting defensive pressure onto Northampton.
As Asiana's patiently waiting to, it's
what a block.
And she gets a block, and Molly gets a steal.
Interception.
What a great response by Molly, as Kyla looking to drive to the basket, and she shoots up a floater and misses it, as Rachel Dunn gets the rebound. And another miss by Asiana. They could have made a return off there, as Sepivita misses the layup, and Asiana is able to get the rebound. A timeout is called by Coach Collins, trying to just tell her teams to calm down, slow down a little bit. As
still up by 20.
Still up by 20, but
Gotta
the
maintain
Mustang,
that lead.
and just continue to put the pressure on the board with the 30-second timeout as the Mustangs are continuing to try to put pressure on the Northampton Spartans.
Not let this game get
Out of hand, yeah. Especially as like the game Tuesday with Atlantic Cape, as Atlantic Cape were able to put pressure on the Mustangs and be able to get themselves in scoring distance and was able to tie the game up with for about 40 minutes in the third quarter. They were able to tie the game up 41-41, but the Mustangs ended up extending the lead and ended up winning the game. So we'll see how Northampton is able to respond to this deficit and see if they can chip
Mustangs
away.
gotta move the ball efficiently. Just keep it away from the defender. Then
And just really kind of just settle in.
be smart. Just be smart with the ball.
As Asiana is going to come up here with the ball for the Mustangs. Asiana swings it over to Rachel, and Rachel is looking to, as he gives it to Molly. Molly,
And
looks
it's a
like there's
foul.
call. As Molly puts up, but is fouled, so she's going to go to the line shooting 2. Let's see how Molly's going to be able to respond to the free throws here. As first shot is up and it's good.
Extending that lead.
Up by 21, the Mustangs have a 21-point lead over the Spartans here at Mustang Arena. And shot is up and it's good for a second shot. It's good.
Up by 22
Molly
now.
Butler now has 10 points.
How can the Spartans
third
respond?
quarter. And the ball is tipped,
And
and
it's tipped.
Kyla almost gets the ball back. And foul's
foul.
called on Kyla. Her second foul of the game. Team's first foul of the second half, excuse me. And let's see if the Spartans can respond off that foul and get the ball to the basket.
Capitalizes. Get a point off of this too.
That's Pivota gets the rebound. He gets a sweaty and it's tipped
what a
away.
tip.
And Kyla is able to get the ball and give it to Rachel. Is Rachel able to?
What a defensive
hang on to
play
it?
there.
Her second steal. And Rachel, Molly sends it over to
Open.
Kyla for 3! What a great
She
shot
was
by
open.
What a great shot by Kyla, just having great patience.
I don't think the Spartan realized that they left her that open.
Yeah, and that's one thing about Kyla. She's very patient when it comes to getting the ball, and she's really been telling me lately that she's just, looks like a foul's called. It looks like a block from our end, but the refs called a foul on Taisha Walker. It's going to be her second foul. So we'll see how everything pans out. And as number 4, Pivota is going to go to the line shooting 2. 53-28 here in the third quarter. Mustangs hold over Northampton Spartans by 23. And misses the first one. 25, excuse me. And shots up, and makes her second shot.
Shots in.
Pivota makes her second
Bring
one.
it
And let's see how
53-29.
Spartans can get on defense as Mustangs Taisha Walker comes up. And sets up a play for Asiana. Asiana's looking to possibly drive. Almost loses the ball, but is able to squeeze in there and floats up a nice little floater. She gets another
Great
bucket.
move.
What a great move by Asiana. As the Spartans Pivota is trying to make a play as Sweaty pulls up and misses off the side of the rim, and Asiana gets her
Another steal.
6th
Defensive rebound
of the night.
Sorry.
And she crosses over. She swings it over to Molly. Molly sends it to Rachel. What a great pass. To Rachel
What
Dunn.
a great way to finish it, too.
And a timeout is called by Northampton. Coach Carley is
If you're Coach
giving
Carley
time
right now.
It's really hard. 30-second timeout is called by the Spartans. Coach, it's tough for Northampton right now.
Yeah.
Because they're down by. At this point, they're down by 30.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. And they're really in an uncomfortable position right now. But if I was coach for the Spartans, I would tell my girls, listen, we still have another quarter left. We only have under 5 minutes in the third. We need to continue to put pressure on defense because the problem is a lot of the Mustangs are cut to the basket.
Yeah.
And
they're going into the paint.
And some of the Spartans aren't paying attention or they're letting their player get behind them. So it's very difficult for them to just kind of maintain their defense. And then on offense, they're getting traveling calls.
They
turning
can't
the
get
ball over,
disorganized.
and they might be missing shots. So it's really hard. It's putting a toll on them mentally and emotionally. And the Spartans are start the ball here. Sepivita sends it over to number 11, and a foul's called by Molly. It'll be her first foul and team's third foul here in the third quarter. Winner of this game takes on Camden or RC SJ Gloucester in the Region 19 Championship as the Spartans get a rebound, 3 rebounds back-to-back. Number 11, Heaven Du Bois, gets 2 rebounds and able to put the ball back in the basket. Gianna for the Mustangs. She's looking to on the play and get it to Tanisha Walker. The foul's being called here. Looks like a foul was called on the Spartans. And substitution coming in for the Mustangs. Alana's back in for Kyla, and Kumba Samasa's in for Molly. Let's see if they get Alana the ball on the corner there and shooting a 3, because she's been hot from the 3 tonight. Taisha Walker gets the ball. She's looking to play, and Adriana. There's another foul called on the floor by the Spartans. Excuse me. Taisha Walker gets fouled by number 3 of the Spartans, Thomas. 3 fouls for both teams here in the third quarter. As Taisha Walker gets the ball half court.
Driving up.
Get to the basket. Swings it to Kumba Samasa. And it's fouled. One more foul for the Spartans, and that's going to put Monco in the bonus.
Yeah.
See how they respond to that. And Alana gets the inbound. Swings it over to Taisha Walker. And she's going to set up the play for the Mustangs. And Alana grabs it to Rachel. Rachel gets into there, and she is able to throw up the pass, but it's tipped and the ball's being bumped around like a hot potato. And it looks like jump ball's called, and possession stays here at Monco. Just continuously being physical in the paint for Kumba Samasa. She's really trying to make a name for herself by getting the rebounds, and see if Mustangs are able to get the ball into the basket here on this possession. With 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3:45 left here in the third quarter as Adriana swings it over to Samasa. Samasa gets blocked.
What a block by Fetty.
And the ball is tipped and it's out of bounds. Another turnover by the Spartans. Rachel Dunn
That's something
hits the ball off the player.
Spartan got to limit
turnovers right now.
It's killing them. They're behind.
Big time.
Big time, yeah.
And that's one thing that, coach of the Spartans, Coach Carley, is trying to stress to her players. Ladies, we have to calm down and limit turnovers as the Mustangs get the possession. And Adriana sends it over to Alana. Alana's looking to
Alana has a hot hand.
Kumba Samasa sends it to Rachel. And Rachel just a nice little floater, but misses off the inside of the rim. And it's a foul by Rachel Dunn. That's going to be her 4th foul into the third quarter. And Sana comes in for Rachel. She's going to be in foul trouble, so she might be sitting down for a little while. Let's see if the Spartans are able to convert on that turnover.
Yeah. And try to cut this lead down.
Yeah. And 10 for the Spartans. And the ball flipped around, but the Spartans are able to get the ball back. And number 3 shoots up a 3 and misses it. And it's air ball. Number 3, Thomas, was open, but she just wasn't able to get the ball into the basket.
Gotta be smart with the ball too.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get a quick basket and just trying to cut this deficit down because the defense, they're just not being able to stop the Mustangs here. As Alana turns to Adriana for 3. Rebound. And
Mustang came down
Samasa, out of bounds. Another turnover by Kumba Samasa. That's going to be her second turnover.
See if the Spartans can capitalize.
Let's see how the Spartans are able to
Responds back.
Responds back on that. That's number 10 for the Kaylee Felton. And she looking to make a play. She swings it over to number 11. And she misses it off the side of the rim as Kumba Samasa gets the rebound.
That's a rebound.
As Asiana looking to run a play, and she swings it over to Sanaa, and Sanaa shoots a nice little floater, but isn't able to get it in. As Kumba Samasa is able to get the rebound and sing it over to Alana. Alana sends it to
open.
Taisha Walker shoots a three, but isn't able to go in. Oh, and Sanaa gets the rebound. What
Another
a great
offensive rebound by the
Asiana.
Mustangs.
Asiana is able to get the offensive rebound off that.
Mustangs are like hustling for that
Really
ball.
hustling, and that's the difference between this game is the Mustangs are showing a lot of hustle inside the paint, and they're really playing really hard because they want to make history tonight and be able to punch their ticket to the national tournament by winning the Region 19 tournament.
Coach Collins have to be proud of them.
Of course, Coach Collins, you know, she told me she's not satisfied even if they win tonight. She wants to win not just the regional tournament, but she wants to go to the national tournament and bring home a national tournament for the first time in school history.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep that mindset until you get what you want.
Correct. As Asiana missed her first, but she's able to make her second shot.
Continue to extend this lead.
58-31. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. The Spartans are in the bonus, so every time they foul, the Mustangs will be getting to the line shooting two. As the Spartans, the foul is called by Sanaa. It's going to be her first foul of the game, as Kyla's going to be coming in and substituting for Asiana to get a break. And number 12 for the Spartans, Waquel, she's going to be shooting two. Let's just see how the Spartans respond after this foul. If she's able to make both free throws, that could just cut down this lead a little bit more. And our first basket is good.
Slowly chopping down this lead.
151 left here in the third quarter. One more quarter left. And we'll be bringing you guys some updates on the RCSJ Gloucester versus Camden game. Coming up here in a few minutes. That's Kumba Samasa. Tries to go into the basket and gets the ball. And a jump ball is called by Kumba. Her third straight turnover here in the last few minutes in the third
let's
quarter.
see if the Spartans can respond now.
Yeah, let's see how the Spartans are going to respond to that turnover. Mustangs
they are in need of points.
12 turnovers here in the game, and number 13 of the Spartans shoots a three.
Cutting that lead
Layla
down.
Sweaty, their leading scorer, is a great response by that.
Adding more points onto her stats.
And just cutting the lead down as Taisha Walker for the Mustangs sending it over to Kyla. Kyla, and she shoots up, and Sanaa gets a rebound. Kyla just wasn't able to make
another
that floater.
foul, going back on the line.
And now the Mustangs are at the line shooting two for the rest of the quarter. Nice, 2 points. Her first time here at the free throw tonight. She's looking to add some points on her stat sheet. And the first one is good. Makes her first free throw. Taking her time there at the line, making sure that she gets everything good. And it comes off the front of the rim. And
the rebound, Sweaty with the rebound.
For the Spartans, gets the rebound, and she tries to push it back up as she drives to the basket and makes another basket.
One.
Two back-to-back plays. As it looks like Alana might have got tripped up. Just under a minute here in the third quarter.
Cutting this lead down.
59-37. The Mustangs, see how they can respond after Sweaty makes two back-to-back shots. And an offensive foul is called on Taisha Walker. That's going to be her third foul of tonight.
Mustangs in the lead right now. All they got to do, control this game.
Control the tempo, just
don't let it go out of hand.
More just really keeping the pace. And, they have 30 seconds on the shot clock. So if I was Coach Collins, I would tell my girls, listen, we need to keep the ball as long as possible.
Run this clock down.
Run this clock down because this game could get out of hand real fast. As Sweaty tries to find an opening, and she swings it over to number 3. And
Not
Sanaa is able to get the
defensive.
rebound. She sends it over to Alana.
Alana.
Alana, oh, it's pulled out. Almost turned the ball over.
Good
And you can hear
hustle.
Coach Collins screaming to her players, just slow down. Slow down. As Sanaa gets a rebound, inbound, excuse me, as
And
Adriana
the
shoots a three, but misses that
Sweat
one.
came down with the defensive rebound.
As she's going to hold the ball, I'm assuming, into the last quarter. And she sends it over to number 12, Faulty. And Sweaty looking to get the ball. And she swings it back to Felty as Collar plays great defense on Sweaty. And Felty, misses the open shot there. That's the end of the third quarter, 59-37. Mustangs hold the lead by 22 points right now. Let's see how the Spartans are going to be able to respond. Here's the last quarter of the game. We'll be getting some updates on the Camden and RCSJ Gloucester game coming up here shortly, because the winner of this game is going to take on the winner of that game playing Saturday at the high seed. And most people will say that it's going to be played, hopefully it's going to be played here. And Monco is looking to make some history. For the first time in history, if they win this game, they would be playing in the Region 19 championship for the first time ever. So we're looking to see how Coach Collins.
So
Coach
far,
Collins
it's looking
will do.
like it's RCSJ right now. Just all from the score from their halftime. They're up right now, but let's see how can
How
Camden respond and come back.
Yeah, and that's going to be a big one too, because like I said, last year Monco was in this game, but they played at RCSJ Gloucester, and they lost unfortunately to them, and Gloucester ended up going into the tournament. Now season, new team and new coach. Coach Collins is looking to extend their winning streak to 24-2.
You gotta keep that mindset. 0-0, 0-0.
Yep, into
There's
the
no
tournament.
winning. There's no winning record, losing record. So
Really, just continue to, punch this lead and hopefully punch their ticket to the national tournament. As Monco gets the Kyla gets the inbound. And a backcourt violation is called on the Mustangs. I don't think Asiana knew where she was on the court and backcourt, so let's see how Northampton can respond to that turnover. As Sweaty looking to get the ball. They might as well just keep the ball in her hands. And she shoots a three. And it's up and it's no good off the side of the rim. And Northampton's able to get a rebound. And looks like they got another offensive rebound. As Sweaty shoots another three. Bang! Back-to-back buckets for Sweaty. Their leading scorer. She's coming alive tonight. Mustangs hold 59-40.
her team needs her. Like, she's the leading scorer.
Let's see how Northampton can play solid defense. Adriana is looking to, and it's a steal.
Another steal.
And a foul is called on number 3 of the Mustangs. Adriana gets her first foul of the game and a turnover.
Lead is cut down to like 19 now.
Yeah, right now Sparty is looking to make a move now.
Starting to
Down
come alive.
19, and let's see if they could get some more points on the board and chip away at this lead.
Let's see how the Mustang can stop Sweat from continuing from scoring.
Yes, Sweaty's sending over to number 10. And then Rachel is stolen. Intercepted by Rachel Dunn. What a great steal.
What a steal.
And she gives it to Adriana. She's looking to
Mustangs need to run this clock down.
Yeah, just settle in, just continue to play the plays. And looks like a foul's called on Sparty, number 5 of the Spartans, Elizabeth. That's going to be her first foul of the game. And it's going to be the team's first foul as well. The Mustangs have to continue to put pressure on the Spartans and continue to do what they need to. Rachel Dunn. And it's blocked.
What a block
by another 11. Haven Du Bois, her 4th block of the game.
Here come the Spartans.
Sweaty looking to create another play. She drives to the basket and pulls up, and it's no good. Rachel Dunn gets the rebound. As Adriana slows up the pace a little bit. 8.5 minutes here left in the 4th quarter. The winner plays the winner of Camden and RCSJ Gloucester in the Region 19 Championship. As Taisha Walker to the basket with the left hand.
Extending that lead.
What a great way to get in the basket and make it. That was a big shot for Mustangs.
Mustangs need to go all gas, no brakes. They cannot.
No breaking. They cannot keep it. And it looks like it's tipped. And it looks like a jump ball is called. And it's going to be, possession is going to stay here at Sparty. What way to put the pressure on Northampton. Adriana and Lana getting in there.
They got to keep up with the offensive pressure on the Spartan team.
And that's the thing. The Spartans really have to be patient and look for their best player, Sweaty. As
they can't Sparty cannot panic at this time.
No, they just kind of keep the composure and continue to put pressure on Mustangs by just making great shots. As looking like the foul is called on the Mustangs, number 10, Taisha Walker. That's going to be her 4th foul. One more foul. She's has one more foul. She's out, and Rachel has also had 4 fouls. And we'll see how
they gotta be careful.
Yeah, see how they're gonna play with this. As we see Kumba Samasa coming up, getting ready to come in for a substitution. As number 11 tries to spin for the Spartans, and Taisha Walker gets the defensive rebound.
Nice rebound there.
Sends it over to Adriana. Adriana, she had Alana open on the perimeter there, and she just throws up a prayer, and Rachel was able to get the rebound. And Rachel sends it over.
Oh, what a tip.
And it's stolen by number 12. Oh, it's a foul call. What a great foul by Alana. She's trying to stop the Spartans from getting the basket in there.
Yeah.
And looks like it's going to be called on the floor. And the subs are going to be coming in. So Pivot is coming back in for number 5 and for the Spartans, and number 10, Kaylin Felty. And for the Mustangs, Kumba Samasa coming in for Molly. And what a block. They call a foul. They call a foul on, looks like, okay, the foul is called on Taisha Walker, actually. If I'm not mistaken, that might be her 5th foul. I guess not. Maybe that might just be her 4th then. And the first shot is good for Spivota, as the Spartans continue to try to put pressure on the Mustangs. 61-41, 7:36 left here in the 4th quarter. And the second shot is good. Kumba Samasa, Sparty is starting to put a little more pressure on. And the jump ball is called. And the possessions, they say it's Northampton, but the possession is Monco. And coach is kind of arguing and pleading to the refs. They had the last possession. So it looks like the referees is going to, looks like we did have a switch possession. Monco ball
in the offensive zone now.
Looks like the Spartans are starting to put a lot more pressure on the Mustangs defensively. And let's see if the Mustangs are able to convert on this jump ball here. Rachel gets the ball in, and she hands it off to Adriana.
The Spartans need to continue on this defensive pressure.
Just continue to put pressure on defensively on the Mustangs, as Taisha Walker looking to make a play, and she drives left, but she spins back over. She drives to the basket, and a foul is called, sending Taisha Walker to the line to shoot 2.
And extending this lead.
Let's see how Kyla's back in for Alana. And a substitution for the Mustangs, as Taisha Walker's shooting her first shot. And the first one's up, and she misses off the inside of the rim. And see how she can kind of settle in and make her second. And she misses the second one, but Rachel Dunn is able to get the offensive rebound. Gets it back to gets it back to Taisha Walker. And Rachel Dunn drives in, sends it to Kumba, and it's blocked. Another block by number 11 of the Spartans, Heaven Du Bois, for her 5th block of the game tonight.
Here comes Spartans.
And Sweaty steps back for 3. Boom! That's actually a 2-ball. And timeout is called. Full timeout called by the Spartans. What a great shot.
Can the Spartans continue this momentum
and try to make a comeback out of this?
Under 7 minutes left in the 4th quarter here. The Spartans are looking to
try to just continue to chip away at this lead. You know, they have some time left, but it might be hard if they can't stop the Mustangs on defense.
If they're giving up too many turnover, then there's no chance.
I mean, you know, number 11 of the Spartans, Du Bois, she has 5 straight blocks on Kuba Samasa and others.
Let's see if she could continue that.
To just get the blocks and be able to convert on defense. And Sweaty, their leading scorer of the Spartans, they have to continue to feed her the ball and get her the ball. And she just has, in my eyes, you know, Kobe Bryant, famous words of him, he said, I don't pass the ball at the end of the game. Because I'm the one that they need to get, and they need to give her the ball because she's their leading scorer. And
what do you think Coach Carly is telling her?
Right now, if I was Coach Carly of the Spartans, I would tell her, get Sweaty. I'm making plays for Sweaty. I'm giving her the ball. I need her to knock down some more threes, continue to just play her game.
Utilize her more.
Keeping the Spartans in this game right here. So as you see, the Spartans are playing full court press here on the Mustangs. So let's see how the Mustangs are going to respond to this pressing defense from the Spartans. As Kyla, they almost get it over. Well, they do get it over, but it almost is tipped and stolen by Spartan as Asiana drives to the basket and sends it over to Rachel. Rachel's making a play, and she's able to squeeze in, but is not able to
What a
convert.
defensive rebound. Spartan's driving it up again. Here comes Sweat.
Another basket by Sweaty. She is over 20 points right now in the game tonight.
Leading the team in points right now.
Yeah, leading the team right now. And it's stolen. Another turnover by the Spartans. And she misses the layup. Sepivita misses the layup. Oh, and it's right back. Kyla gets the ball back. And it looks like there's a foul called by the Spartans. That's Asiana's 6th turnover.
Spartans with the ball again.
Spartans looking to
here's Sweat.
Sweaty's going to step up for
Another three.
Off the side of the rim as Kuma Samasa gets the rebound. She sends it over to Taisha Walker. As Taisha slows the ball down a little bit. She drives. And she sends it over to Asiana for 3. Boom! Rebound! Oh, Rachel gets the rebound. And she steps through. What a great step through by Rachel, but isn't able to convert on that one.
Good defense by the Spartans right there. Continuing the pressure. And
it's out of bounds. But the ball stays Sparty's ball. Asiana tries to.
Spartans got to keep up that defensive pressure.
Defensive pressure is right, Tyler.
That's the key. That's the key for this game right now.
Defensive pressure and make these threes. As Sweaty gets the ball, she looks like she stepped back, but hands it over to Sepivita. Sepivita crosses over, and Kyler's just playing some great defense on Sepivita as Taisha Walker's defending. Oh, and they miss her over, and she shoots another 3, but misses. And they get the rebound. And what a great block by Rachel. But it kicks off of the leg of number 12, Raquel of the Spartans. And they turn the ball over, Mustang's ball. As the Mustangs get the ball inside. And Rachel is able to get it to Asiana. Asiana sends it to Taisha Walker. And what a great pump fake by Kumba Samasa. Be able to get number 11, Haven Du Bois, off her feet and make the basket. As the Spartans look to kind of respond to that layup after that. And what a great defense.
Another defensive rebound.
Looks like there's going to be a foul called on number 12 of the Spartans. It's going to be their 3rd team foul here in the 4th quarter.
Under 5 minutes left to play.
63-46, excuse me. Mustangs hold the lead. See how the Spartans are going to respond as Kumba Samasa crosses over, and the ball is almost poked away. And a jump ball is called as the possession stays Monco.
Yep.
22 seconds left on the shot clock. Just under 5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Can the Mustangs pull away? And the foul is called on Sweaty of the Spartans. And now the Mustangs, they have one more foul. Spartans has one more foul to give, and the Mustangs going to be at the line. They both are in foul trouble for both teams, 4 and 4. And if teams foul, they're going to have to the league as Kyla gets the inbound. She sends it to Kumba. What a great shot, open shot off the side of the backboard. What a great shot by Kumba Samasa. Hits the side of the backboard, and the Mustangs aren't able to get back, but they are to get back. for Sparty, and number 10
Let's see
of the
how can
Mustangs.
Sparty's responds.
So they respond off that. What a great pass, and look, that's a good look. And Kyla gets a good rebound.
Good rebound.
And there, Taisha Walker sends it over to Adriana.
Mustangs got to run the clock down a little bit more.
Yeah, they have to run as much clock down as they can. As another turnover by Adriana. That's her 7th turnover tonight. As Sparty is able to convert to Raquel.
Off of that.
What a great pass by Raquel and Taisha Walker, and trying to trap almost. And Kyla is able to get it over the half-court mark, and she picks up the ball and sends it to Rachel. Rachel is able to send it over to Adriana. Here we go. Just under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Burning this clock down.
Can the Mustangs keep their foot on the gas and win this game and take themselves to the NJCAA Region 19 championship? And Adriana shoots a 3 and is off. And it looks like it's going to be Mustang ball. Coach Collins and the Mustangs will be making history tonight with a win here tonight, sending them to the Region 19 championships, which will be here tonight. As we try to get an update for the other game, the Camden versus RCSJ Gloucester. Winner of that game is playing the winner of this game, and looks like it's going to be 5 seconds. Another turnover for the Mustangs. And that's one thing that the Mustangs have really had trouble with tonight.
Camden's down, 40-29.
It looks like RCSJ might be running away with this game there. Looks like, and a timeout is called by Spartans. Coach Carly wants to take a 30-second timeout and get her ladies together with it. So
over at Camden game, third quarter, 40-29.
40-29.
RCSJ is up.
RCSJ. So if RCSJ is able to maintain the lead, they will be playing the winner of this game, which right now looks to be Monco. If the Spartans can not stop them, or if Monco continue to put their foot on the gas, and they'll be playing in the championship here at 12 o'clock. Coach Collins is looking to make history with this game, winning this game and possibly winning the Region 19 championship and punching their ticket to the national tournament in Rochester, Minnesota, March 12th through March 15th, just about a week and a half from now. Also, next Thursday will be the selection show, where all the teams in the nation will have punched their ticket in, and we'll get teams that might have had a high bid or at-large bid. So let's see how the Spartans can
respond here.
See, three is called, a foul is called. It looks like it might be on the Mustangs. Let's see. Number 4 of the Mustangs, Kuma Samasa, and that's going to send number 13, Sweaty, to the line. Excuse me, number 10 of the Spartans, Kaylin Felty, to the line.
Try to cut this lead down.
If she makes these 2 shots, it puts them at 15, and they still have a little time. They just got to continue to drive, and she makes her first shot. Felty, she's trying to cut this lead down. 65-49. Can the Spartans chip away at this lead and get it within 10? And she makes her second. And let's see how
15 points game now.
3:15 left here in the fourth quarter.
Spartans need to keep up with the defensive pressure right now in order to get back into this game.
Like might have another turnover.
Another turnover
by Taisha Walker, and the Spartans are able to get the ball, and a foul's called.
Foul.
Sending the Spartans back to the line. Sepulveda. It looks like Kyla might have fouled her 3rd foul of the game.
Smala's looking like she's coming back in.
Are at the line shooting 2, and there's sub Kuma Samasa coming back in for Molly. And Coach Carly of the Spartans is talking to her player, number 12, Raquel, and trying to explain to her a little things as Sepulveda misses her first shot. And let's see how much time is ticking away for the Spartans, and let's see if they are able to convert as Sepulveda makes her second free throw.
14-point game now.
The Mustangs continue to put their foot on the gas pedal as Taisha Walker sends it over to Rachel. Rachel Dunn sends it to Kumba. They get it over the half-court mark, and it's poked away. by Sepivita from the behind.
Under 3 minutes left to play now.
68-51. 65-51. Can the Spartans get a stop here and convert? Or can the Mustangs continue? Oh, as Samasa, great cut by Samasa. Kumba continues just cut to the basket. And
This
the Mustangs,
lead is like slowly getting away from the Spartans.
and Sweaty misses her layup, but the Spartans able to get the rebound. And it's blocked by Kumba.
Block. What a block.
Her third block of the game tonight. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. 2:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Can the Mustangs continue to put their foot on the gas and make history tonight with the win tonight?
Cut this lead.
Oh, and what a good tap. And it's stolen by Kyla. What a great awareness by Kyla to be able to get her hands in there and get the ball as Taisha Walker gets the ball over the half court mark. Oh, and it looks like a foul called by Sepivita. Looks like she might have called a, and there's a lot of questions right now. It looks like a trip is a trip call is being called, and it's going to send Taisha Walker to the line shooting 2. .230 left, 67-51 as Sanaa comes in for Rachel, and Alana for the Mustangs also comes in for Kyla. And you can see Sepivita for the Spartans talking to the ref to how
they're frustrated right now.
To her that wasn't a foul, but in the eyes of the ref they called it, sending Taisha Walker to the free throw line. And she makes her first free throw. It's her first free throw made tonight for Taisha Walker, as she's looking to shoot her second one. And Taisha Walker shoots and makes her second basket, extending the lead for the Mustangs. Up by 18. Can the Sparty, with 2.5 minutes left, can they cut the lead down? With number 12, Wickrell sends it over. And she misses the layup. Gets a rebound back. And another
steal.
Interception by Asiana as she goes to the basket. It's tipped away and it's stolen.
Another great defensive play by number 4 there.
And the Spartans aren't able to convert as they turn the ball back to the Mustangs. 2 straight turnovers for Northampton. Man, what a bad possession for the Spartans.
That has to be frustrating.
You come down, you hustle down, you get the ball back, and you just aren't able to convert.
Over again.
As Asiana gets the inbound, sends it over to Kumba. She continues to get it over the half court, and the referees might be having some discussions with the book right now. Looks like some shot clock issues going on. 27 has changed on the shot clock there. So let's see how Spartans just got to continue to play hard defense right now. Being down by 18,
about 2 minutes left to play.
It's hard, but a lot could happen in 2 minutes. But it's going to be issue as Taisha Walker and Asiana just
foul.
Throws up a prayer, hoping to get a foul, but isn't able to make it. And number 4, Kumba gets the foul with her third of the night.
1:59 left to play. 69-51.
Number 11 for Northampton, Heaven Du Bois. She's going to be shooting at 2 at the line.
See if she can.
She has
cut this
5
lead.
blocks tonight, and she really has been turned up on the defensive end for the Spartans. But I don't know if it's going to be enough for them to pull away its lead as she
missed that
first free throw. And the Mustangs are going to have to continue to just put the foot on the gas pedal, man, to make history tonight, sending them to the Region 19 Region 19 championship Saturday, as the boys missed her second free throw, and Kumba Samasa is able to get that rebound as Asiana
on the ball
and drives to the basket, and she makes a layup, missed the layup, and it is a jump ball. Northampton keeps the possession. And Alana just trying to get in there.
Mustangs being physical right now.
And they've been physical all night long.
They don't want this game to get away from them.
So Sweaty looking to make a play as she sends it over to Sepivita. She sends it back to, and the 3 is missed by Sweaty, and foul is called by number 13 of the Spartans, sending the Mustangs back to the free throw line.
Everything's going on.
And let's see if the Mustangs can close out this game with these free throws, sending them to the Region 19 Championship Saturday at 12 o'clock. As Adriana is going back to the line, shooting another pair of free throws. Let's see how she can respond to this. Making these free throws is going to be a big one. And the first one is good. Put the game away at the line. Hammering the nails in the coffin for the Mustangs as she misses her second. But Kumba's able to get the rebound and puts it back up.
That has to be it.
And that's going to do it.
That has to be the dagger.
The dagger right there for the Mustangs. Was just a minute left in the fourth quarter. This is going to send them to the Region 19 Championship here at Montgomery County Community College. As Sepivida shoots a deep three from about 22 feet. What a great shot by Sepivida, but it might not be enough.
It's too late. Might be too late.
Might not be enough for the Spartans as Adriana drives to the basket and swings it over to Sanaa. And Sanaa just almost turns the ball over, but Mustangs keep possession.
Yep.
72-54. Mustangs up 18, 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. As Taisha Walker.
It's not over until the clock hits zero.
Hold the ball. And a foul's called by Sepivida, just being too aggressive. Sending Elena to the basket. And the crowd's getting a little antsy.
They're getting into it.
Happy for the Mustangs right now. Lana
can
seal this game with these two free throws.
Put this game fully away.
As Sepivida is out the game, and she's taunting the crowd.
She's taunting.
And the crowd is just taunting her right back as she sits on the grass. On the bench there. And
they're giving it at her.
She's trying to, the technical is called on the Spartans as the Mustangs. Alana's going to be shooting 2 shots. Oh, and it looks like there's been a lot of issues with some of the Spartan players getting mad at the crowd here at Montgomery County Community College. These free throws are going to send the Mustangs to the Region 19 Championship Saturday here at 12 o'clock. Alana makes her first free throw, and she's going to put this game away with the second one. And she is able to miss her second one, but she's going to be shooting 2 more foul shots. Kumba Samasa will be shooting foul shots. Alana is going to be shooting the technical shots that she just took. And with these free throws, this will send the Mustangs to the Region 19 Championship Saturday for the first time in school's history, as Kumba Samasa makes her first free throw of the night. First free throw, or set of free throws right now. And makes her second. And that's going to do it here, guys, with 45 seconds left. Mustangs just got to keep the possession of the ball, and this is a history in the making.
Right now, fourth quarter in Camden. Camden down 33-49.
It looks like RCSJ.
6 minutes left to play, so.
We'll see if RCSJ Gloucester is going to hang on at Camden.
Yeah.
And we'll see in a rematch of last year's game, but in the Region 19 Championship.
But for this game, history has been made.
As Rachel is able to get the ball, and there's 40 seconds left here. 20 seconds left on the shot clock as Adriana just want to run the clock out, and she's looking to just do her little thing. And she continues to get the ball. As almost stolen away with 11 seconds on the shot clock left here. 20 seconds left in the game. As Adriana shoots a 3. And
off the rebound.
And off the mark there. 17 seconds left. As the Spartan Sweaty shoots a 3 and misses, and a foul is called. Foul's called on the Spartans. And that's going to be a foul on number 10 for the Spartans. Looks like there might be some kind of discrepancy going on with the referees. Are trying to just get everything situated.
51-35 right now.
2 shots
over
coming for Rachel Dunn. As this is going to seal the game for the Mustangs.
And send them to the championship.
Alana is going to be at the free throw line, not Rachel. And she's going to shoot these pair of free throws and
seal the game.
Well, you guys are witnessing history tonight here at Mustang Arena at Montgomery County Community College Central Campus. The women's basketball Mustangs have made history tonight by beating Northampton Spartans, and they are on their way to the Region 19 championship game, which is going to be here on Saturday at 12 o'clock.
Looks like they're playing RCSJ.
If RCSJ.
They're up 51-35 with 5 minutes left.
Can continue to hang on to that lead. And as Alana makes her second free throw of the night, and 9 seconds left here. And Sweaty shoots a three, her last Hail Mary. And that's it. That's going to do it for the Mustangs. And they are
what a game.
Going to the Region 19 championship here at Montgomery County Community College. The first time in school's history, 76-54. Mustangs beat Northampton for the first time in school history. What a great game by the Coach Collins and the women's of Mustangs. They have done their thing all season long. 25-2 for the first time in school history, by the way. They have never won this many games, never went to the Region 19 championship, and the fact that they're doing it now in 2025 says a lot about the team.
They're going championship.
And they'll be playing.
They can't stop there. If they win, they can't stop there.
Can't stop there.
They got
and that's one thing that Coach Collins told me earlier before the game is that once they win the Region 19 championship, they want to punch their ticket into the national NJCAA National Championship and take their way to Rochester, Minnesota, and possibly win a national championship, which has never been done in school history at all. Men's, women's, any sports at Montco has ever won a national championship. So this could be the first time in school's history. And I'm just excited. It was a great game, great matchup. We'll see you guys back here Saturday, 76-54. Mustangs hold the lead. I'm Donnell. It's my man Taylor.
I'm Tyler.
We'll see you guys on Saturday at 12 o'clock.